best. I'm so young in my career that at this point, my game plan doesn't change. You know, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to be Kayla, I'm going to instill my will. It doesn't matter who's in front of me.
Mm-hmm. You are obviously the headliner, the name right now.
That was a big change.
You know, the name that everyone's going to recognize. But with that, in theory, would come some pressure. Given your history,
I mean, have you ever
probably
trained 20 years for one day? Have you ever done that? It's literally insane. Nobody, I don't know why people do that. I did it twice. So there's no pressure like the pressure of an Olympic final. You know, this thing that you've dreamed of since you were 6 years old, you know, all in one day. Like, what if you wake up with the flu? God, what happens then, you know? So, I mean, for me, it's another day at the office. You know, this is what I live to do. This is what I love to do. I truly feel this is my purpose in life. And I never feel more alive than when I'm in that cage. And, you know, I hope the lights are really bright because that's when I shine.
You're 3 fights into your career now. Just sort of kind of assess where you think you're at right now.
I think I'm a baby. You know, I think that we've yet to see the best Kayla in there. I think every day I get better and better, just piece by piece, step by step, one training session at a time. And what's going to be scary is when I'm actually like really confident. Like I know everyone's you're talking a lot of crap right now. I think you're pretty confident, but you know, there's always that little bit of doubt still, just because I haven't been doing it my whole life. So sometimes I'm like, am I a badass? Like, do I have what it takes? But once I start winning and getting confident, I think it's gonna be scary. Watch out.
Okay, question. How does it feel to be the face of a new weight class introduced for women's MMA? We've heard of strawweight, featherweight, bantamweight, etc. But this is the first women's lightweight. How does it feel to be the face and introducing this?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, this is stuff that you dream of. You know, shattering that ceiling and opening up doors for women and younger girls and the next generation. It's crazy. I've never believed in cutting weight. I think it's really bad for your body. I think it's a bad message to send to young boys and girls. I think that even in my judo career, I always believe if you're going to win, you're going to win at whatever weight you compete at. You know, it's your job to go out there and make it happen. So for me and for the PFL to take a chance on me and take a chance on all of us ladies, you know, to put on a show, I get to work for the best bosses in the world. You know, I get to live my dream every day and not have to starve to do it.
And following that question, since last year, you guys, there's only 3 of you guys to introduce the lightweight. You have more contenders. You're obviously the favorite in this whole entire tournament. How does it feel to have a bullseye on your back or a chip on your shoulder this season?
I mean, you know, it's nothing new. I went into my first Olympics sort of as an underdog, and by the time Rio rolled around for the second Olympics, I was #1 in the world. Everyone was gunning for me. So it's nothing new. I think I'm excited. You know, every girl in this division has a winning record. Everyone comes from different styles, different backgrounds, different walks of life. Some are moms, some are, you know, Muay Thai specialists, some are every different thing, Olympians or veterans of the sport, you know. So I think it's going to be a great year. I think the women are going to steal the show. And I think there's going to be, I don't know, it's a new era of MMA. People are going to get to see a completely different style of fighting. And dude, these girls we're monsters. We have knockout power. Like, we're going to be in there like, we're going to be slugging. It's going to be awesome.
Good. One more question. Your thing about Khabib in the judo match. I didn't touch on that. Definitely would love to see that. Are we going to get that? No? That's not maybe something?
Listen, everyone. First of all, TMZ is on my shit list for life. They always do this to me. No, they always do it. Oh, Kayla says she could beat up men. Oh, Kayla says Ronda walks around naked. Like, they just always have these stupid headlines, and I'm like, listen, everything I say, like, take it with a grain of salt, right? Like, I'm joking. I'm kind of an outgoing person. I like to talk trash a little bit and be funny. Having said that, if it was judo rules on the Olympic match, and a judo fight, a judo match, 4 minutes, only judo rules, no touching the legs. If you can't get a choke or anything, you get stood back up and you start over, I would win.
Kayla.
Yes.
You had said at the championships, hey guys, I'm going to be a millionaire. I believe in foreshadowing. I believe in putting it out there into the universe. And you finally have your division. How does it feel to have this that much closer to coming to fruition?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, it's like, it's funny because a lot of fighters, like, they do training camps, right? They believe in this, like, okay, 10-week training camp, 8-week training camp. No, my life is a training camp. I've literally been training since I was 6 years old, and I've been training twice a day since I was 12 years old. So my life has been a training camp, and every single day I get closer and closer to reaching a goal. So for me, one of my favorite sayings is a goal set is a goal met. So I write that thing down. Kayla Harrison, PFL champion. You know, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I write it down. I put it on my fridge. I look at it every day, and every day I get a little bit closer to that goal. So I'm excited.
Kayla, you had such a dominant first season. Do you feel like you are the one to be coming into the season?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think everyone's tough until you beat them, you know, and that's my mindset. Every single fight I have is the Olympic finals for me. It's, you know, there is no lose. It's do or die. You go out there and you put it all out on the line every single fight. So I think I'm one of the best athletes in the game. So of course I think I'm gonna be a hard fight for anybody. Would you want to fight me? You see me? But no, I think it's gonna be an exciting season. I'm telling you, the girls are gonna steal the show. There's a lot of badasses in the women's division.
And off that, with such a larger roster and everything, there's a lot of veterans on the roster.
Yep.
Sarah Kaufman,
Yep.
Larissa Pacheco, she 11-2.
Yep.
Only losses are to GDO, Jermaine Duran, Jessica Andrade, competitor. Is there anyone you're looking forward to fighting?
No, one fight at a time. One fight at a time, 1 minute at a time, one exchange at a time, one breath at a time, one round at a time. Kayla Harrison, PFL champion.
Kayla, one of my favorite parts of watching you last year was your growth, especially when you're boxing and everything. In the off season, from the season, what have you been trying to add new elements like kicks, Muay Thai? You know, what's the growth been?
So ATT, we got a new Muay Thai coach, Anderson Franca, who's pretty well known in the sport. You know, he's Marlon Moraes' coach, and he worked with Edson Barbosa, and I can safely say those are two of the best kickers in the game. You know what I mean? So I'm working with him twice a week. Also, just really trying to learn the subtle, I guess, nuances of the game. You know, I'm learning how to relax on my feet and not be a zombie and not be like a takedown queen. You know, it's really just about becoming relaxed, getting confidence. Footwork has been really big for me in the last couple months. You know, I feel like with Anderson and Mike and everyone, I'm just focusing a lot on being a safe fighter and getting to where I want to get in the safest manner possible.
I've been told by fighters that kicking sucks and it's very difficult. How do
Oh my God, I love it.
You do?
Oh yeah. No, I'm not gonna say that. Never.
One more question. If Kayla today, with 3 fights in off season, fought Kayla on fight 1, would you just move?
1,000,000%. I mean, I think that Kayla on fight 1 would still try and find a way to win, but you can't beat the evolved Kayla because that's Kayla 1 plus like energy levels 5,000. You know, like I'm on a different plane now.
Kayla, you have an incredible outlook on pretty much everything. You're very positive. I see like the whole putting it out there left and right with you. Is that like something that, it's a learned thing sometimes. Is that something you had to learn or is that something that just you are? And
No, for sure. I mean, obviously, even in my whole life, you know, I wasn't always like a bubbly, outgoing, bright and shining, like beacon of light that I am now. You know, I've been through some dark stuff, some tough times. Life has been shitty to me, and I had to fight back. And I think, you know, once you hit rock bottom, it sort of gives you a new outlook on life. And I really mean it. Like, I'm like living my best life right now. I can't believe I get to wake up every day and do what I love, beat people up for a living, and get paid for it with people that I love doing it with, you know? And my goal in life, never mind MMA. MMA is amazing. I love it. It's very selfish to do this, right? Like, it's a very selfish thing. You get in a cage, you try to be a warrior. But no matter what I do in life, I want to wake up every day and be the best possible version of myself. That's my goal. So whether it's MMA, whether it's washing the dishes, whether it's, you know, beating my boyfriend to the car when we race, like, whatever it is, I want to be the best at it. But I also want to be the best on the inside. So that means a lot of positive affirmations. That means showing a lot of gratitude, practicing those things. And that's just my outlook on life in general, not just fighting, but in general. You know, I want to be the change that I want to see in the world. I want to leave this place better off than I found it, and I want to be a positive person while I do it.
I've talked to Rocco, and he's told me about those games playing. What games do you kill him
Hey, hey, boys, Mike, Tony, Rocco, who's the Uno champ? Who's the Uno champ? Oh, Mike, you lying sack. Queen K. Just call me Queen K. Uno, dos, rummy, spades now.
Oh.
All of it.
Let's take one more question.
I just feel the fight on the ESPN format now.
It's awesome. I mean, are you kidding me? You grow up as a child being in athletics, being in sports. ESPN is the home of, it's the worldwide leader in sports. So to be on a platform such as this and to be headlining a card, and I mean, you guys really, this is my life. Like, when I won the Olympics, some days I would wake up and I'd be like, holy shit, you're an Olympic champion. Like, it was like wild. And now I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, you get to be a millionaire. This is gonna be your life. Like, this is it, Kayla. You're living your dreams. I couldn't be happier. And I'm the Uno champ. Drop that mic. Okay, are we good?
Yep.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks, guys. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you, Kayla.
All right.